Guess who broke their fucking rules, mate? Fuck it now. Right then. So I took 3 trades today and I said I wasn't going to trade. Dickhead! Dickhead! Shut your mouth. Do you know what I mean? Idiot, bro. You know what I mean? Right, we're going to get into it. 3 trades, minus 114 pips, 70 quid loss on a day. Chef's kiss. Fucking love it, mate. So, yeah, really the first trade I took, the broker done the spreads on me, mate. It should have hit TP. I'll show you what I mean. So, I got in on this wick after it came down. So I was looking for an entry here to then take London lows and tap. Was it London lows? Yeah. So I was looking to take London low, and we did. And broker bummed me on the spreads, and I got stopped to break even. I moved it to break even very quickly because it was a very small scalp. So that would have been £50 for the day and done. But, you know, broker stopped me out of break even as we were fucking hitting TP. Bullshit. So it's one of them. And then from there, we come down, tap this hourly fair value gap for reference. This here, I was looking for a push up after that, maybe target this and then previous daily high. Let's go in the 30-minute to get that previous daily high on. There you go, that was the target, green line. Just didn't see us coming down to take previous daily low today, just didn't seem right. Straight away, looking at where's your model in that, mate? Where's your model? What are you doing? Hello? Price has already taken previous daily high. Well, that is previous daily high. We're in the middle of the range, mate. Do you know what I mean? It's not your model. Switch on, dickhead. Right. So yeah, with that, we were looking at. Hang on, I've realised that this indicator messes up and skews with the price action, the view even. So we got this 1 minute inverse fair value gap. Is it 3 minute inverse fair value gap or just a 1? 3 minute inverse fair value gap. Price comes up here, cleared this wick, and closed just above this down candle. Ideally, you know, should have waited for it to close above here before the retracement. Yeah, if we scroll across, well, spread this out a little bit. So I was waiting to see the reaction of the inverse fair value gap, traded down into it, and then come back up. So my entry was about on this candle here to target previous daily high, and then I would have had my break even at this high here. And to be honest, price action was dogging chips today, man. Just chopping. No draws on liquidity were getting hit. So, you know, we took the loss on that second trade. So the first trade, it was £6.50 profit just because we got taken out of break even when it should have been 55. Second trade was £37.77 loss for minus 50 pips, which I mean, fair enough. Wasn't my model, and I thought it was. And I went in for one more, you know, after we come back down, filled this in a bit more. These candles held here, and then we pushed up, retraced into the inverse, created a, was it 5 minute imbalance? A 5 minute fair value gap? No, 3 minute. Created this. And to be honest, I drew this prematurely. I should have waited for this candle to close before looking at this retracement. But I was looking for that retracement to then target these highs. And yeah, really, if I just had my stop at the same spot, it would have been a 1-to-1. Not great. So I went for a better risk reward here, 1.32, and we got stopped out before the push up. Wouldn't have hit TP, but we did tap this high, and if we look on NASDAQ, failed to break it there as well. Hence a retracement. This is what I mean. Price action was very, very choppy and not great today. And I broke my fucking rules, mate. Dickhead. Switch on. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, basis for this was, you know, we got the inverse fair value gap here. We come up, traded above it, created a fair value gap, what I thought was a fair value gap on a 1 minute. Did we get it on a 1 minute, or was it just the 3 minute? Yeah, so not even on the 1 minute, it was the 3 minute. Didn't get it on the 5 minute. Ultimately, I shouldn't have entered there. I was chasing that loss with the same trade idea. Failed to take TP there, so it wouldn't have mattered unless I'd closed at that point, or around here I probably would have closed or waited for price to retrace in here before push up. That's what I was anticipating at the time. Obviously we don't get that because price action was ball ache today, and yeah, look at that, look at that. Why am I trading that? Come on, mate, switch on, do better, do better. So yeah, really a bit disappointed today. A little bit disappointed in myself, but you know, we'll come back tomorrow, see what we can do. Yeah, ultimately, you know, just got done out by the broker, man. Like, look, you can see we hit take profit there, and because it wicked and then come back up, it didn't hit take profit and then just stopped me out break even. So, love it, absolutely love it. But in terms of my idea, bullish, whoops, I was basically looking at this 1 hour fair value gap to act as the retracement, being in line with all of this bullish structure here. I know that we did have this imbalance down here, so I was a bit cautious, but I felt, you know, on the 4 hour with this target in mind up here, this could be a nice little retracement before the push up. Wouldn't be surprised if we do actually get that push up in the next day or two, maybe even in the PM session, but or not all the way up there. Yeah, in the next day or two, I'd imagine. But yeah, you can see it's just very, very not great. Not great. Bullish targets, you know, break even here. We've got equal highs here that I was looking at. All of this to fill. And to be honest, I probably would have closed it around here if it had come up. But yeah, man, it is what it is. Yeah, not really ideal, to be honest. Although 5 minute, we've got an inverse fair value gap here, and we've got 1, 2, 3 candles here. Could look for an entry there. 1 o'clock. This is what I mean. Like, I was seeing stuff like this all day, and it's like, you know, could look at that. But ultimately, I didn't follow my model today, and ultimately, I didn't win a trade. I would have done, but I didn't. And even if I did win that trade, that short, you know, it wasn't in line with my model. Like, I was aiming for the 1 hour fair value gap. There wasn't any daily high or low swept, and yeah, got shown the ropes, got shown my arse, mate. So yeah, one of them. We had the news today. It's Canadian news, so I was feeling a bit more like, you know, I was a bit happier to trade it. But yeah, ultimately it was just super dicey, super choppy, and ball ache, absolute ball ache. So yeah, minus 114 pips today. The second trade was, no, the third trade even was minus 66.5 pips. Second trade was 50.5 pips. And the first trade was plus 3.5 pips. So I'm guessing this is now going to be the move up after all of this bullshit here. NASDAQ, has it come down? Do we have S&T? Not really, but this one looks a bit more bullish. Wouldn't be surprised if it literally just takes these two highs here and then just continues on its way. But yeah, with that in mind, I'm going to end this video here, and we will come back stronger next week. Tomorrow, mate. dickhead.